Okay, so this is a bit of a recap of a bit of a conversation we had. So I just started to upload this because I thought it'd be quite entertaining.
Excellent.
All right, you may proceed with however you want to start this.
So I figured I'd just go over the very gist of things, and then we'll just see what develops, and we can mention some of the stuff we found out yesterday. So the gist of it is we're looking at the the lords for Chaos, particularly KhorNE and everything. You'd be like, oh, who is actually the best one? All right. So currently in the game, you've got Arbel and Skulltaker coming out. Scarbrand is currently in it, and Valkyr's in it as well. And we were looking not in game, but in terms of the lore, who's like the best of the best, and who would be next.
Because Alpha was adamant that Arabelle is amazing.
I mean, I was saying he's probably like, I don't know if he's the best one, but he's definitely second best, I'd be saying.
Oh, it's a bromance.
I mean, he's got a pet dog and everything,
He's got
but yeah, so
you can actually price for having a dog.
We did find some questionable stuff because basically Dan was saying I don't think he didn't rate him very highly. As like, yeah, he says he's undefeated, but how many tough people has he fought? But Dan was saying he sounds a bit like a Skaven. He's just choosing battles that are very easy to win against easy opponents, and then just claiming, look how amazing I've never lost a battle. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, Turk, do you agree with this? Has Arbel actually fought any tough opponents?
Define tough.
I mean, within Warhammer Fantasy,
has he actually duelled anyone of question other than in the end times? Because he's supposed to be this mighty champion. This was what the entire argument was. He was supposed to be this mighty champion of chaos, and I was going, God, Alpha, prove it. And it's just like, he slayed a dragon. But dragons can wean from, like, it's your dog size to it's a goddamn mountain of death.
But we discovered some more interesting stuff. Like, so for example, I know from the book that has a Skulltaker in it, whilst he was human. Now, granted, he has armor that would fucking constantly repair itself and everything, so he had some very impressive weaponry, but he did manage to take out a Bloodthirster. And that's pretty good. Like dragons, they do range in power level, but there's not like really a Bloodthirster that's not that tough. You know what I mean?
Who took out a Bloodthirster? Weren't we saying that Skulltaker took out the Bloodthirster?
No, sorry. No, sorry. Yeah, Skulltaker.
Yeah. Just to be clear, because the thing is, Arabelle's supposed to be the go-to, the champion, Khorne's favourite, and it's just like there's like no written snippets.
I mean, this is the thing. We were reading through the lore stuff yesterday, and I was trying to find some cool stuff, and you were looking for people's and everything, right? And
how was the guy called again?
Arabelle the Undefeated.
The one that rides on the dog?
Yes, that's the one.
Woof.
But it turns out there is some opponents he's defeated besides the dragon. So you might have heard of the city of Prague in Kislev.
Yes.
Here we go.
He has defeated the door to the main city twice in 2 different sieges. He has taken down this door.
Yeah, this is the stupid thing, right? So is Khorne's mortal champion of chaos. But he was in the battle of Kislev 3,000 years ago.
Yes,
and he was in the same one in the end times.
Yes.
Right, hear me out.
Explain that, Tech.
Yes, but his life got extended thanks to the chaos gifts.
Okay.
For 3,000 years?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, for the first bit, he was in the realms of chaos because, 3,000 years or so ago was when he was like, "There's nobody tough to fight here.
Okay, so
I'm going to challenge KhorNE himself, the god of battle." Right? And Dan was pointing out, okay, that's a bit bizarre because if he's undefeated, that would mean he has to have defeated KhorNE in combat then.
Yeah, you can't go to the realm of chaos to beat KhorNE and then come out and be like, "Yo, I'm undefeated." What? Did he go and beat KhorNE up? No, did he fuck? What, did KhorNE hide from him for 3,000 years in the warp, just playing tiptoes? Like, ooh, better not, he's getting close.
Yeah, well, because of the whole door conversation, we could have posited the idea that maybe when Arbel was cast down, when he attacked KhorNE, that on his way out, he closed the door, and Arbel just wasn't, tall enough to jump and reach the hand and open it to get to KhorNE. So he could never actually challenge him.
Yeah, because Bloodthirst is massive.
Yeah.
But then God gives him an axe for destroying doors. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, is it a meme?
Yeah, the destroyer.
Is that what it is?
You know what it is? It's like when you've got a kid and it's like, oh, well done, champ. You're doing real well. Here, have this axe. You're awesome. And then they're like, I could take you on. It's like, yeah, right.
Actually, do you think that's what it is though? Like, you know how like he's got this.
I mean, that's what I was saying towards the end of it. I was saying he's just taking the piss because, like, he gave him the colour of course. If he's ever defeated, he turns into a spawn, right? What if the axe isn't actually magical, and he just told him it was?
I
Or
was
maybe-
inside you all along.
Yeah.
I knew it had doors.
Or maybe, yeah, we're back to the doors.
Yeah, why would
maybe,
KhorNE lie? This is the big question.
What to be fair, maybe it's an
For
axe.
entertainment value.
Maybe this is an axe that is a bonus damage against trees. So if he were to fight a dryad or something, maybe then it would become useful. You know?
Hang on, so what
Yeah,
you're
because-
saying is it's actually
because
got wood
then-
cutting axe.
Yes.
Yeah.
a
Yeah, it's an
lumberjack.
axe. Its speciality is being an axe, yeah. Because then we were trying to compare, like, how each of them died.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so Valkyr and Scarbrand both die in the end times. But they kind of get backstabbed. So it just seems in general that Khorne's big weakness
I mean-
is backstabbery.
Wait, did Valkyr get backstabbed? She got killed by Malekith, didn't she? Right?
Valkyr and Malekith in Nagarond
Yeah.
when Malekith arrives on his back dragon and basically just attacks Scarbrand. He didn't call him out for a duel or anything.
Yeah.
So he just attacked him. So he just kills Scarbrand outright.
Yeah.
And then he kills her.
I mean, granted, with
So-
demons, you just get banished for a bit and then you back, so you don't really care.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still a blow for sure.
But the point was, who is the best Khorne champion?
But I mean, this is the thing because we looked into things, and as I say, Skulltaker, he took down a Bloodthirster. I'm reasonably sure he managed to take down a castle, sort of. You know, like he managed to like get somebody behind a castle. So he didn't quite take down a door, but he's getting close. You know.
Okay, I
and
kind
then-
of can go over the Arabal because not only he's mortal, also he cannot retreat from the battle or the core will
Yeah,
instantly
turns
kill
into
him.
Spawn. Yep.
Yeah, that's the
And
color of Khorne, yeah.
The Scarbrand and the Skulltaker are basically cheating because they are immortal and they can be banished however many times.
But to be fair, the Skulltaker wasn't always immortal. He was a human before.
Yeah, he was mortal when
Yeah,
he killed
yeah.
the demon.
When he killed the Bloodthirster, he was mortal. He had some assistance for sure in terms of like special armor and everything, and his own pet dog as well. Kiln seems to be big on that. He's had must have a puppy store or something.
Also, he gives colors that
Yeah.
nullify magic.
Yeah, but basically, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so in terms of all of that, yeah, like, totally, like, but the point is, he's
Who's
supposed
best?
to be this amazing undefeated guy. There's no records of him actually killing anyone of worth. There's
Because
nothing.
he kills them so badly that they are not remembered from history.
Oh, bullshit.
And he
What are you, a Games Workshop, right?
Dan, can you be sure that when he destroyed the gates of Kislev twice, right, that there wasn't some really important champion on the other side where the gate fallen?
It's so fucking terrible writing.
He doesn't
that,
even like
he
care
destroyed the
for
gates of
like
Kislev
killing
twice.
important people. He cares only for killing and getting the biggest amount of skulls.
Oh, is he more about? I thought he was going for particular people. Is he just going for just anyone?
For
Okay.
anyone.
So,
Okay, so Skulltaker's a particular one.
Khorne's about blood for the blood god, skull for skull thrones.
Yeah.
Doors don't count. It's a fucking door.
Wait.
Why
What
was
is
that?
if the door had some skulls on it? Then would that count?
Yeah, but that's a skull, it's not a door.
Okay, but if it does it have to be like from a
Skulls.
living creature, the skull, or could it just be like they've decorated it with some skull? I mean, this is Empire and Kislev kind of stuff. I'm sure they've got skulls on the door somewhere.
They probably do, but he didn't kill them, did he? Unless the skulls are still alive through
No.
necrom-
Wait, wood is a living material. Yeah.
Only if
Why
it's
do you focus so
got
much on
it,
the
but does
door?
that count as blood?
Because he has an axe. There's no one named. Like, the only significant thing in the law, it says, is that he destroyed the gates of Kislev.
Twice.
No,
So, like,
didn't he destroy them in a single blow or something?
Yes,
That's
he
why
did.
it was
Yes,
impressive.
yes, it was a very good axe. Yes.
All right, so you're not actually saying that Khorne's favouring him for killing the doors, right?
No. We're just saying this might be an element of why he's so high up. Because he's meant to be
I'm
Khorne's
talking-
favoured champion.
No, because he
bullshit.
started the slaughter in the Prague.
I mean, to be fair, like if you compare like against the other ones,
actually, I think you'll find the door probably started the slaughter when it fell on people. So, I question this, Your Honor.
I don't know, because to be fair, if you push a boulder down a hill and the boulder kills loads of people and mows them down, you push the boulder,
Nah, it's a boulder.
It's not the boulder's
No.
fault.
No,
The boulder
gravity
wins.
pushed the boulder.
This boulder and axe.
Throw him at the door.
But yeah, so I would say this isn't like the like whoever just many doors you've destroyed makes you the best champion of Khorne. No, that's just tangential, and it's just what the madness started from. Yeah, because we were looking at Scarbrand is kind of self-explanatory. He's a bloodthirster that's lost his mind that can't fly. Yeah, I mean he's super tough, but in terms of like battle cunning, he's got nothing.
And he's an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he goes through doors and walls.
Yeah. Well, no. This is the thing. It was worse, right? Because apparently, when he was cast down and he had to get into the Brass Citadel, he climbed the Brass Citadel. He couldn't even take down the door.
Yeah, and also he got manipulated by Zinch and betrayed Khorne.
Yes, which is
Well,
the whole
Yeah,
reason
we
he
all
got
know.
cast
We
down,
all
yeah.
know. You'd have to be ridiculously beyond stupid to just intentionally attack your own god entity.
I mean,
Like,
actually, I didn't
he's
consider
not
this yesterday,
like the
Dan.
best Khorne champion.
Yeah, but Dan, I didn't consider this yesterday, right? So 2 people have tried to go up against Khorne. Only one of them has actually failed. Because Scarbrand attacked him and failed, and then Arbor went to fight him, and I guess he must have won, or he wasn't there. Who knows?
What are we saying? Al Brow's the fucking embodiment of Khorne now, is that it? Yeah.
Why not?
Secretly.
Yes.
It's not Dear Santa all over again. Fucking hell.
Well,
Surprise.
Is it
Yeah.
possible that the guy is embellishing the truth?
no,
Fuck me. I'm gonna be out of Bert Khorne. I'm the fucking greatest.
No. He never said. Okay, so we've
He
got to
went
infer
there
things, right?
to challenge him.
Yes, he went there to challenge Khorne, right? And he's called the Undefeated. So by that metric, he must have defeated Khorne. I mean, technically,
Why?
right? He did he
Why
actually say how
why
he
you
was going to defeat
imply
Khorne?
he defeated Khorne if
No,
he
no, no.
went there just to challenge him?
Well, this is the thing, right? Because hypothetically, right, if he's undefeated, it means whatever he challenged
We're
Khorne
not
to, he
going
won.
hypothetically.
So no,
He
but
went there
that
to
would mean
challenge him. He
Yes.
didn't challenge him. He went there to challenge him.
yes, but
And
that
Khorne
means
was probably just throwing shit at him for his amusement.
yeah, but it does mean right that we don't know how he challenged Khorne, right? He didn't have to be to Mortal Kombat.
He didn't even challenge Khorne. He went there to do it. We
Yes,
don't
but-
know if he done it.
Well, he returned, didn't he? So he survived the encounter, yeah?
Yeah. It's like something in this just really doesn't make any fucking sense.
But Dan,
because you
we've
can't be the undefeated. What did he do? Just wander around for 3,000 years?
Dan, I think I've realised what the solution is to this, right? Obviously, if he fought in combat, there's no way the hell Khorne is going to lose this, right? But what if it wasn't Mortal Kombat? What if he challenged him to like beer pong or something? You know?
Beer pong.
Yes.
No. What if it was wood cutting? He's like, do you want an axe? Let's do this like a Viking thing.
All right. How about this then? What if he's just got an excellent media manager? Like Gotrix and Felix.
It's all marketing. So that Khorne don't turn him into a spawn. He's just got the best marketing team in the world.
I mean, to be fair, if you've beaten Khorne in axe chopping, chopping down trees and stuff, right? And you've just said that you defeated Khorne, right? People just make assumptions, you know. You don't need to go. You're not lying or anything. You're just not saying the whole story. You know, and if after the event he's like, well, fair play, you beat me, you managed to chop down trees better than I. Here's a special axe that's even better at wood chopping, and here's a puppy. You know,
I want the puppy. Give
congratulations
that
on
back
your
to the
victory.
shelter.
Yeah.
It's Khorne. It's not optional. You get
There's
a
no
puppy.
shelter.
Yeah. You always get a puppy. And
I feel
because
like a cat
Khorne...
would be more Khorne.
Nah.
So what would be more Khorne?
I said I feel like a cat would be more Khorne based.
Why? Because they're aggressive little arseholes.
Yes, exactly. They're very
I feel
physical.
that's more Zinchian.
Yeah, that's definitely more Zinch. Like, they look at you while you're telling them off, and then they do it anyway. Like,
I mean, you're not wrong. You might have to tell these two fucks off all the time. They don't give a shit. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Khorne
yeah,
punishes disobedience.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing we were
Khorne's
pointing out...
greatest mortal champion.
Yes. I mean, granted, out of this list of 4 people, he's the only mortal one there,
Yes.
right?
Mortal 3,000 euro.
But
Let's
in
just
terms-
clarify like
yeah.
this, yeah.
But to be fair, in terms of what we were saying, we weren't saying who
Because
the...
warriors die of old age, of course.
But we weren't saying who was the best mortal champion. We were just saying who's the best. If we're going to do like a tier list of 1 to 4, right? I think we're pretty much saying that Valkyrie was probably the worst one of the bunch. You know, like she hasn't managed to slay a mighty demon or anything. She hasn't managed to defeat Khorne.
Oh no,
down
no!
trees.
She killed the Slanesh demon prince who came to her.
You can't. No, she chopped its head off and put it on a shield, and then she died.
She killed it, yeah.
And then she died.
But she still killed it.
Yes, that's true. I guess yeah.
Still more than Arabal's done.
I don't know, man.
He dropped the doors twice.
He chopped that. Yeah, this door was threatening me, came at me all angry. I just got out my
I don't know. I
need
feel
a
like she's
thumbnail
kind
for
of,
this, which is an angry door.
Yeah, you need to work on that. But yeah, I still... Oh, Ark's come back to the random conversation partway through. Cool. But yeah, I know. I still feel like she's the weakest. I mean, I think we all agree that like Skarbrand is possibly the best one in terms of like the strongest, and he'd probably win in a fight, even though it wouldn't be like definitive. Because he's a bloodthirster, you know?
And he has 2 extra bloodthirsters as weapons.
Oh, yes, true. Yeah, that does help. But then, you know, after him, I assume you'd be going for Skulltaker, Dan. As the second best.
I mean, he does seem to be probably second best in my opinion, and then like third place is really a toss-up. Like, they don't do Valkyrie any
If the
favors.
Arabal will get the dog, he would maybe defeat Skulltaker.
Oh, yeah, because Skulltaker doesn't have a dog anymore. That's true.
What, you want him to duel, but he's not successfully killed anyone.
I'm pretty sure that's an exaggeration. I'm pretty sure he's killed people. You know, the law
I
says he's
want
killed
details.
thousands,
Yeah.
apparently.
But yeah, but as Turk
said,
said, he's just collecting skulls. It could have been people running away for all you know. Like,
sure
the
some of
law
them were.
always paints him
You
to
mean
be
the
like the
Skulltaker?
person who is very opportunistic. No, we're on about Arabal, always, because Arabal's a...
Skulltaker just picking up random skulls off the ground?
No.
No, Skulltaker's settling debts and
Yeah.
technically like grudges like a dwarf almost.
Yeah, like the Skulltaker is trying to find somebody that's worthy of a place. Like when he was mortal, he was going after particular people, and you know, like I think one of the people was actually a Khorne follower that he's fighting. It's like, yeah, Khorne, you know, like blood for the blood god. It's like Khorne cares not from where the blood flows, and the Skulltaker goes back to him. Yeah, but I do. You know, he's like, I don't. You know, everyone's dying anyway.
Pathetic, because the other guy is killing everyone, and this fucker is picky.
Oh no!
His
But it's
output is pretty, mediocre.
no.
at
But
best.
this isn't like the Skulltakers going after like Karl Franz, and they've just got a load of cavalry in the way. He's like, excuse me, guys, coming through. You know, he's like, no, he's going to kill everyone in between them. You know, if anyone gets close to him, they're dead. But he's going out his way to kill one particular person. So, you know, like he could just lose himself in a frenzy like Skarbrand or something. But that's not his style. As Dan says, he's kind of like a bit of a dwarf mentality. It's like, no, I'm here to kill that guy over there.
Well, that's his original thing, isn't
Yeah.
it? He has a gripe against certain people,
Yeah.
and he goes after them. And Khorne's like, you know what? This guy's quite impressive.
Yeah, because basically the gist of the book basically is he was like a mighty warlord. He got defeated by another warlord, which was kind of like Genghis Khan, to be honest, because this is Games Workshop. You know how it goes. Right, and then basically the bloke, instead of killing him, he puts him on like a cross to
Spike.
die very slowly.
Spike.
And he initially promised that when he became the champion of this whole area, that he was going to bless this land and give it to KhorNE. And then he went back on his word to KhorNE. And KhorNE got a bit annoyed by that. And then basically he managed to help the guy on the cross with enough hatred to crawl over to a demon forge, get himself a special set of armor, and then systematically kill everyone that was that had broken their word to him.
Prophetic.
Yeah, I know that seems pretty badass. Like he had to crawl with no like working legs.
Oh my
for quite a
god,
while.
crawling wounded, very heroic, very mighty.
No, but after that he went on a murder spree, didn't he?
Yeah, but
There's some very dubious assumptions being made here.
But I'm not sure why Turk dislikes the Skull Taker so much, to be honest.
Yeah, me either. I don't know why he's defending Arabelle when it's like, oh, Arabelle can just, like, you know, walk into a hospital and kill the inhabitants and that's fine for KhorNE.
yes.
But the Skull Taker, oh no, ooh, bad.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should clarify. We're not talking this stuff in terms of just mass numbers of kills. We're talking about if all four of them were to go off against each other, who is going to be top dog? Who's going to win that fight? And then who would be second place and so forth, yeah? So it doesn't matter if you've been killing like thousands of children or whatever, you know, in terms of this context.
I guess
I'm going to have to pause for a second.